Hello, YouTube. It has been a minute, and I didn't do that intentionally. I wasn't trying to leave anybody in the dark or hanging. It's just been a crazy, hectic couple of weeks for us. But as you can see, I am in bed. It is late at night. This seems to be the only time I can get to myself to try to make a quick update video. So okay, so I don't know. I think I last left off with my betas. So my first beta was 68. And my next beta, which was a few days later, I think I told the story I had to wait because of the holidays, and then they made me wait even longer because the machine broke. But it was, I want to say 443, 447. Again, I have a video. I think the video before this one was my betas. And then I had an ultrasound scheduled for when I was 6 weeks exactly. Which was January 15th. So we went in on the 15th, and I did an update because there was no fetal pull. And to be honest, I was almost in shock. I was just ready. I was planning to see the baby with my other two girls, my IVF pregnancies. At the 6 week, when they had me come in for the ultrasound, everything was fine. Everything was great. We were all happy and good. And this one did not go that way. Like I said, I was almost in shock. I didn't even ask any questions, which is really not like me. I'm definitely the type that's like, well, what do you mean? What's going on? What do you see? And I was just in shock. I was just like, what do you mean? Like, there's no fetal pull, you know? So, there was a gestational sac. I could definitely see that. And there was a yolk sac. So I was like, okay, like something's there. So then when they pulled up my beta numbers, they said my first beta, while yes, it was positive, was definitely on the lower side. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna switch hands. So yeah, so they were like, it is positive, but it was definitely on the lower side. So she said, the ultrasound tech said that more than likely it could just be like a late bloomer, and basically the baby's just a little bit delayed. So because at 6 weeks you can't really hear the heartbeat, but you should be able to see it, at least see like the little flicker. So they're like, we'll have you come back in a week. That was the longest week of my life, because even though I didn't want to, all I could think about was, is my baby okay? Is everything okay? Like, I know it sounds, maybe it doesn't sound silly, but the second you get the pregnancy test at home and you get excited. And then when I get the blood work and they confirm it, and then they do the blood work a few days later. And like I said, when I did my calculations, it should have been like in the 300s and it came back in the 4s. I was like, okay, like this is a strong pregnancy. I know things can happen. Things can always happen. Like, you know, you can't control that. But I just was like, okay, like this is good. We're moving forward. Everything's going like it should. This is going to be like a viable pregnancy. Like the baby's doing good. So when we went in for that ultrasound, like I said, I was literally in shock. I was devastated. Like I said, it's not like me. I'm not that type of person to stay quiet. So of course I Googled everything. It was just a long week. It was a really long week for me. So then the following Wednesday, we went back for the ultrasound, and thank God the baby was there. You could see the fetal pull. Everything was okay. The heartbeat was 129 beats per minute, which was perfect. The baby measured. I was 7 weeks, like I said, to the day. My weeks change over on Wednesdays, according to like the pregnancy apps, and also the due date that the doctor's office gave me, which is August 31st. I don't know if I've said that or not. That's what I got when I entered my information into, I think I'm using the bump, or no, what to expect. It gives you an option if you do like an IVF estimator. I'm sorry, my arm is so shaky. I'm gonna switch again. So yeah, so everything was good. The baby measured 6 weeks, 5 days, which I was technically 7 weeks, but they were like, that's fine. You know, give or take a couple days ahead or behind is not a big deal. Everything looked good. So then they said they want me to come back in about a week and a half or so, because I have to do they want us to do 2 OB or 2 like ultrasound appointments to make sure everything is okay before they release me, which is fine. So I go back on the 24th and I'll do that appointment and I'll get an ultrasound and then I'll meet with the doctor and we will graduate from the gynecologist, which is really exciting. Or excuse me, the gynecologist, the fertility doctor. I then have an appointment with an OB on the 17th of February, which I will be 12 weeks, and that's just the soonest they could get me in. So yeah, so everything is going good now, with the exception that I did get sick. So I got sick on Thursday. I was really sick. My throat was killing me, and come to find out, I did get COVID. This is the first time since it came out. I am vaccinated. So I don't know if it just hit me harder. Like I said, I had about 2 days where I was just like down for the count. But I'm feeling much better now. I am still a little congested, but I'm feeling really good now. I'm back to pretty much normal. We obviously have been quarantined, which has not been fun. Like, I'm just not the type of person that can just sit. And again, it has me worried about the baby, but I'm trying to tell myself, like, the baby will be okay. I was okay. Really, it was just, I had a really sore throat, and I just slept for like 2 days. I was just extremely tired, which could also be from the pregnancy because I've been tired. So, yeah, that has not been fun or been ideal, but we're done with quarantine now. Like I said, today is, what's today? Tuesday? Yeah, so we had to quarantine for 5 days. And I think we quarantined. So technically we had quarantine, I guess, like 6-7 days. I don't even know. We had been home basically since Thursday anyways. But yeah, so like I said, I'm doing much better now. So that's why there hasn't been a video. Like I said, there was some stressful times going on, and I just didn't want to update anything until I knew for sure that the baby was going to be okay, which the baby is. Everything is great. And then I got sick, so I was definitely not in the mood to make videos. But like I said, everything's going good now. I'm doing much better. So next Monday is the next OB appointment, so hopefully everything goes great then, and we can graduate from fertility doctor. As much as I love them and I love the help that they give, and they've gotten me pregnant multiple times now, there's just something nice about graduating the fertility doctor and kind of knowing you don't have to go back. It's just a really nice, happy feeling, as weird as that may sound. So yeah, so I probably won't do another update until after that appointment because there's really not much to update on. I am going to be 8 weeks tomorrow. So when we go in to see the baby, I'll be like 8 weeks and what is that? So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 8 weeks and 5 days. So almost 9 weeks. So it definitely should look a lot different because it just looked like a little blob, but we could still see everything. I should have brought the ultrasound picture up here, but I didn't. So sorry. Next appointment, I'll show some pictures. But yeah, so that's the update. I am okay. Baby is okay. Just keep us in your prayers, and we also are going to keep anybody who's trying in our prayers. Sending tons of baby dust. My heart just goes out for anybody who's still trying. Especially if it's your first. I mean, no matter which baby, first, second, third, fifth, whatever, it's still hard, but it definitely gets a little bit easier once you have your first. So my heart just goes out to you guys. Stay strong. Don't give up. And yeah, I'll be back in about a week or so to do another update. Talk to you later. Bye.